guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn Brooke. I'm a hairstylist and salon owner here in Western North Carolina, and today we're doing my very favorite video of the month to film, and that is my monthly reset routine. I literally cannot believe that it is November. I know I say this every single month, but like 2022 is almost over, which is wild, but regardless, we are here and we are going to do the reset routine. But today's video is going to be a little different than previous ones if you've watched my resets before. So typically we go through and we do favorites, we do budgeting, a couple different things, but today we're not going to do budgeting whatsoever, and we're going to plan November. We're going to plan my content calendar for November, and we're going to do some income tracking and upload a YouTube video. So you guys will be seeing the video that I'm uploading. It will already be up on my channel, and that is what not to do as a hairstylist. So if you're interested in that, then it's linked down below after you watch this one. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into planning November. Alright, so here we are on my Notion dashboard, and I'm just going to be completely honest. I have been very MIA when it came to my Notion last month. I really don't know why, but I just kind of was using a paper planner and just doing it that way for a minute. Not that I'm ready to like completely switch over to paper planning. I still love digital planning and I love using my iPad to plan, but this month I just felt like paper was just the easiest and the quickest way to go because we had a crazy October. But going into the holiday season, we'll just kind of see what I feel like doing, but for right now, here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and change October to November for my goals, and we're gonna go ahead and set some goals for the month. So let's go through my October goals while we're at it. I did post 2 times per week on YouTube. There may have been one week that I completely missed. I'm pretty sure that I did, but I do still feel very good about my consistency with YouTube, so that was a good one. And then the last 90 days challenge. So I have not been keeping up with doing all of my last 90 days challenge things, but I have been doing the 1% better, which I think I talked about that in another video, but basically you do one thing every single day so that at the end of the 90 days you're 90% better, basically. And that comes from Shelby Sacco. If you watch her videos, then you'll understand kind of the concept behind it. But all in all, I really love doing those things, and I feel like that has turned out great for me. So I'm not gonna check off the last 90 days challenge part. We'll just leave that unchecked because I didn't do it. And then the deep love study, we actually finished that last night. We do have one, like, I guess review session to go through, but honestly, if you are married, or even if you're not, I guess you could go through the study, but if you are married, then it is such a good study to go through, and I highly recommend doing that. It was so good for us and like our communication as a couple. So that was awesome. And then regular reel posting, wow, I did not do that. So I did post quite a few. I want to say that I posted like 4, maybe 5 reels. So I mean, that's like pretty good, but I definitely didn't post regularly, if you want to say that. So I did do it. And then working out, I've only been working out 3 times per week, but I have stayed pretty consistent. So feeling good about that because I wasn't doing anything whatsoever before that. And then keeping up with a new budgeting system. So this is why we're not budgeting on this video, because I'm going to do a completely separate budget video with you guys and show you how I budget. So I don't know whether it's going to be like a budget with me video or what exactly that's going to be, but regardless, it's going to be basically a like catch-all for how to budget with an irregular income and what I've been doing recently that's different than what I did before. So I feel like that deserves its own video to itself, so we're just going to skip that all together this month, and we're going to set some new November goals. So for November, we're going to be having our marriage meeting situation. So this is like the most nerdy thing ever, but I'm telling you, it works so good. So with our lives being so crazy and us owning like multiple businesses, it is so important for us to kind of start our budget / plan our year in advance. And so we're having our 2023 budget meeting in the month of November. So I want to do our marriage meeting. We'll just call it that because that sounds better than a budget meeting. It's not as fun. So we'll have our marriage meeting for November, and I want to do, let's see, we'll have our meeting in mid-November, and so that day I want to do like a fun date day, because honestly we have not had like a good fun just like get out of the house date day other than just like going to eat in so long. So it will be good to just kind of get out and do something a little bit different. And then I'm not going to set anything too lofty because honestly it's going to be crazy with the holidays going on, but I want to get caught up on all of my bookkeeping stuff. All right, and then I also want to do a Friendsgiving with my friends because we always get to do that every year and it is so fun. So I want to plan a Friendsgiving at my house for everyone to come over. And I don't think that I'm going to set any other goals except for post 2 times per week for YouTube. And okay, I lied. I'm gonna just say one more. I'm gonna track my macros consistently because I feel like honestly that helps so much. All right, so I got the November goals set, and then let's go through here and see if there's anything that I need to update for Notion since I haven't been through my dashboard in so long. So task list, we will deal with that later. Income tracker, obviously I do not do that on here, but I do still use this income tracker and I love it. So if you want the template for this, I could definitely share that with you. It's a really simple one that you could create yourself, but if you're not like well versed in Notion, then it can be a little bit more difficult. And then on my to-do list, as you can see, there's literally nothing because I have not planned it. And then calendar, so I need to add in the dates for November in here because I haven't. Oh wait, maybe I did. Okay, well, just kidding. So typically what happens with this calendar planner thing that I showed you guys on my Notion, you have to create the dates. So I need to go through and populate everything and make sure that it's all going to show up well, but that's fine. So at least I have the dates on there and I can go through and create everything. And then we're gonna head on over to YouTube. So let's see if I actually did any of these videos because clearly I planned these and never got on Notion again, but that's okay. So we did decorate for fall, that video is up. And then October reset routine, get ready with me, the assistant Q&A. So I did a couple of these, this is good. So I did not do the 1% better video. Maybe I'll do that later on. And then I need to do the abundance versus scarcity video and the budget with me this month. So I've got some really cool ideas coming up and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. So I don't typically share with you guys what my YouTube video ideas for the month are, but I'm just gonna go ahead and share that. So let's hop on into November so you guys know what you can look forward to for the month, and you know, just don't be upset if something changes because life happens, right? So I actually filmed another video today and I'm not really sure when that's gonna go up because it's similar in the fact that like it's a reset routine. So I don't know that I want to put these back to back, but this will probably be the next video that goes up, the one that I'm filming right now because I'm behind. So this is going to be the November reset routine because I did not upload that today. There's another video going up today and that's what not to do as a hairstylist. I think I told you guys that. So November reset routine, and then let's go through my little list of ideas for the month. All right, so I think I want to do the budget routine. Let me see what my schedule is like coming up. Let's do the budget routine on Monday, but we'll just hope for the best because that's gonna be a difficult video to film. So budget routine, and then next Thursday we'll go ahead and post that like weekly reset routine or whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but we'll call it that for right now. Just kind of like a day off in my life situation. And then, so I want to do a fun one and do like a little Black Friday situation. So there's 2 different similar videos that I'm wanting to film this month. And I'm thinking I probably should upload the Black Friday one maybe on Monday before Black Friday. So let's just go ahead and do that. So that's gonna be like a hairstylist edition, like what I'm buying from Black Friday. And then to go along with that one, I'm also going to post another video on Thursday because I'm pretty sure I should know some of the deals that are gonna go up at that point. So I'm gonna put the camera equipment I use as a hairstylist. And then, so to go along with that video on the Monday before, I am going to post a video that's actually going to be kind of how to pose and take photos of your clients. And then we need to post one more, and that's gonna be on Thanksgiving. I don't know that I'm gonna get a video up on that day, but maybe it'll just be like a fun vlog situation just so that it's like a little bit easier. So let's just go ahead and say vlog, question mark. That's vlog, but close enough. Okay, just kidding. It's just gonna make it that today. And then we do actually need one more, I lied. So on the 28th, I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different. I haven't planned out that video yet, so I think what I'm gonna do is leave that blank because it may be a haul video of just like what I got and how I'm gonna use that. But honestly, I feel like that's just going to be so many different shopping kind of videos. So I may actually do how I organize as a hairstylist. Because honestly, after I get all this stuff, I'm going to need to organize it anyway. So that is the plans for November's videos. And honestly, sometimes things will change and I'll kind of get in my head about it or decide that there's something else completely that I want to do. And so this is the idea for right now. But if there's any videos that you guys would like to see or want to know about, then please comment those down below. Alright, so I finished everything on Notion, and now I have VAGARO pulled up on my computer, and obviously I'm not going to share this because it has all of my income reports for the year. And then I also have these note cards. So this is a huge part of what my assistants do for me, is they track my income daily. So they track tips, rent, any kind of income that comes in, and they track it like in a specific way so I know what kind of income is coming from where, especially if it's cash, because obviously cash is not going to show up on VAGARO, and I need to be able to track that for taxes and everything. So basically what I do is I keep it a very simple system, and honestly the only reason that I keep it simple is because I've done so many different, like just almost too complicated or just too in-depth things before when trying to track my income and expenses when it comes to being a hairstylist. And honestly, it's extremely hard because we do not make like a salary job. Like, it's very just complex in all kinds of ways. So what I'll show you, I'm not gonna obviously show you me writing it in, but I'm going to show you the iPad app that I use to do this and how I track my income. All right, so this is just the easiest way for me to kind of show you guys my iPad and what I do. So it has a half of the year here on a GoodNotes app. And so basically this is my planner, but it has this little semi-annual planner listed down below. Now, you don't have to have an iPad, you don't have to have GoodNotes, and you definitely don't have to have this specific planner to do this. You just want to look up a daily annual planner, find something along those lines where you're gonna have a line to write in what you make per day or whatever the case may be. And so basically what you will do is you'll see here, I don't know if you guys can see like super well, but I'll kind of show you and get you the gist. So this shows July up here, and this is the 1st through the 31st, and it tells you what day of the week it is. So obviously if it's a day of the week that you're working, you're also going to have a day that you're making money. And so say the first day that you worked was that Friday and you made $500, like you write in your 500, and then at the end of the month or whatever, I'll go up to the top here and I'll add up everything that I made. And so I'm going to put what I made in just regular income, cash, cards, and then tips, and that way I keep track of everything. And at the end of this year, I have 2 completely filled out pages of the first half and the next half of the year, and I know exactly how much I made. And sometimes what I'll do to go even further into this and just make it easier on myself is I'll pull out my highlighter, and I'm just gonna go through and highlight days that I'm gonna be working throughout that month. Because obviously, like, there are certain days that I'm going to have off. So like you would highlight each day that you are working, and you can even make your highlighter bigger, but you get the gist. So that way you know these days that are highlighted are the ones that you're gonna need to fill out. And typically what I'll do is, this is obviously an unfilled out page, but what I'll do is after that day is completed, so at the end of my day, no matter how tired I am, I'm gonna go back through, add up what I've made, and put it onto this thing. And if I don't do that, then I have these cards that my assistants made for me to make sure that I can check back and see that everything is accurate. It is a little bit tedious to do it this way, but honestly, to keep it simple and cohesive for everybody, I feel like it is just the easiest thing for me to go through day by day, write everything down. At the end of the year, it's all just kind of adding it up and making sure that everything is good. So So obviously I'm not going to show you guys me filling out the numbers, but I'm going to go through and finish all of this right now. And I will go onto VAGARO and pull up all of my sales reports. And I highly recommend that you guys do this as well, especially even if it's just once a month and going through and doing your monthly reset routine and making sure that you keep track of your income, because it's going to save you a lot of headache at the end of the year when you want to cry because you haven't tracked it whatsoever. Alright guys, the last thing that I need to do for my monthly reset routine is to upload my latest video. And I'm not actually going to share that on camera, but I know this video was a little bit short and sweet and it wasn't quite, you know, the typical monthly reset, but I hope you guys did enjoy it because I really do enjoy making these monthly reset videos. And of course, stay tuned because that budget video is coming very soon. So like and subscribe to my channel because I post every Monday and Thursday, and I hope you guys have a great week.